Welcome to a video of basic occupier safety checks for a powered pedestrian sliding door. These checks have been designed to be completed easily and quickly by anyone. No specialist training is required. The occupier is the person responsible for the day-to-day use of the power-operated pedestrian door set. To ensure continued safe operation of a power-operated door, the installation and its environment should be subjected to systematic operational checks by the occupier. ADSA recommends this should be carried out at least weekly. For doors fitted where the users could be more vulnerable, these checks could be more frequent. The test results should be recorded and kept by the building occupier for at least a year. For safety reasons, it should not be assumed that equipment is working safely. These safety occupier checks do not replace the inspection and maintenance by a professional. The professional checks are also required to ensure the continued safe operation of the system. The frequency of the professional maintenance and safety checks should be detailed in the handover documents. Professional maintenance and safety inspection are two different things, but they are normally carried out at the same time. The responsible person for the site must ensure all inspection and maintenance that are listed in the occupier and maintenance manual are carried out at the frequency indicated. Failure to arrange this could be deemed as lacking in a duty of care under criminal law. If you cannot find any information for the frequency of professional maintenance or inspection, we would recommend you speak to your service provider. For guidance, most systems in a commercial building are normally maintained at least 6 monthly. The frequency could be adjusted according to many factors, including, for example, operating environments and frequency of operation. The technician should be up to date with all the standards and regulations for powered doors. The best way to ensure this is to make sure you use an ADSA authorised technician.
The latest EN 16005 Powered Pedestrian Door Safety in Use Standard advises that if there could be vulnerable users near the door, then this is classed as high risk. For high risk, any contact with the user should be prevented.
They'll be able to talk you through your occupier safety checks and any other additional checks. For example, escape route checks or maintenance you'd be required to carry out. When carrying out the safety inspections, all the checks should be carried out without putting yourself or others at risk.
They will also ensure the logbook is updated. As an occupier, you should inspect the logbook to ensure you're aware of any recommendations within it, in addition to the date of the next service or inspection. Keep the logbook safe. This could be as a physical document, or it could be held electronically. Please ensure it is available to every visiting technician.
It is best to carry out the occupier inspection when the building is unoccupied or avoid busy times of the day. There should be no notice boards, literature racks, merchandise displays, or other distractions or obstructions in the vicinity of the door which may congest or inhibit traffic flow. 1. Check that the door has no tripping or slipping hazards. 2. Check all door panels for broken or cracked glass. 3. Check that all doors have signs correctly displayed at recommended viewing heights. Examples can be found in BS 7036 and ADSA guidance bulletins. 4. Check the position and security of associated screens and barriers. 5. Check the operation of manual activation or remote activation. Now check the sensor activation. Automatic door signs should be used when a sensor activates the door. First, check activation sensors by walking towards the door opening. The door should start to open and you shouldn't need to hesitate when passing through the door. The door should slide smoothly to the open position and stop without impact. Then, step out of the activation zone. After a time delay, normally 1 to 5 seconds, the door should close smoothly. Repeat 1 and 2 on the other side of the opening if the door has two-way operation. For safety devices, check these devices as follows. A box the size of a young child should be used, 700 by 300 by 200 millimeters. Contact your system supplier if you have problems sourcing the correct size test object. For threshold safety, activate the door to open it. Now, place a test object in the plane of movement of the door and verify that the door remains open. For high-risk environments, where possible, the opening direction should be protected by a full-height screen or pocket screen. If this is not possible, then it could also be protected by barriers or side screen safety devices. These safety devices, if activated, will slow the door in the opening direction. If side screen safety devices are fitted, Place a test object in the plane of movement of the door and verify that it slows the door when open. Please use your operation and maintenance manual to check if there are any other occupier safety check requirements. Make sure that the professional checks and maintenance are also up to date to the recommended intervals. Don't forget to record you have carried out these occupier safety checks, and remember, these records should be kept for at least a year.